Hey there. Hey Kai. What's up? Anything new going on in your life? Oh man. Oh. Oh. There's our daily yawn, like usual. A fantastic mood today, as you can clearly see. Uh, anyway. What I do yesterday and today after stream, just learned more. How are the email campaigns? They're not going. I actually just ended up asking for a refund. So they did end up replying to me and said that my domain is fucked for some reason and they want me to pick a new one. So I got mad immediately because I was like, look, brother, I paid and had to wait for so long for these domains to warm up, and now you want me to do it again? I ended up spending like $150 to send 900 emails, which is fucking ludicrous. And I ended up losing a warm lead because I didn't know that in their starter plan you can't send more than like three actually, sorry, I think it's more than like 2 replies to a single person in a campaign. So I was pissed. I was angry. Today's your happy birthday, Vlad. How old are you now? Sorry, I'm in a bad mood today, brother. I'd like go get balloons or something, but I am pissed off, man. I hope you're having a better day than me. Oh. Anyway, so fuck instantly. I asked them for a refund because I'm annoyed because I literally haven't even been able to use their service properly and spent way too much on way too little. Like I know it's only $150, but like it's a lot with my current budget, so yeah. Why are you in a bad mood? It's just so much bullshit happening, man. Like loads of stuff failing, so much work to do, like personal problems, just the whole shebang. Everything's going wrong. Not as bad as it was last week, but still shit. So I'm just, I need to direct my emotions somehow, and I would rather be angry than sad, you know? Because I feel like anger is more useful. So I'd rather be angry. How are you though? I hope you're in a good mood. Yeah. I'm gonna move this thing over on the board because it's hard to see. There. Anyway, I'm really not in a great mood, so I'm just gonna start. Fuck waiting. I'll just start watching this thing. Uh, well, that's life, you know. Doesn't matter what mood you're in, work has to be done. So, gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway. Everything's working, yes. Yeah, I think so. Write this down first. Let me put up the text. There. Yeah. I'm not reading this because I know that it doesn't really make a lot of sense. I'm gonna try to summarize what he's gonna say because the stories are usually just they only make sense when he talks about them. There it is. Fuck off, Hunter. I'm not in the mood. So what's for today? Just going through this course again. I really need to get it finished today. Like, I was really hoping it wasn't going to take me this long, but it seems like it is taking a long time, so I gotta get through it. Yeah, I'm just watching this video. Like, he's telling stories about um like the no sale sale, which is basically like I don't know if I fully understand it, but I think he's saying basically some people would come in for his gym program, whatever stuff, and they wouldn't want to take any of his offers, and he'd be like, okay, look, I want you to, have something, so at least you could start, make some kind of progress. So here's this thumb drive, which has a bunch of, information on it, workouts you can follow along at home and stuff like that. And then he would bring them in for a nutrition consult after that. And the people who got the drive who didn't buy originally ended up buying more stuff in supplements than the people who typically bought the services and then the supplements. So is this the correct thing? Should this be a 2? Yes. This should be a 2. You should be a 3. Right? I think so. I'll check it later. Whatever. I'm gonna turn on the AC. I'm starting to sweat already. Jesus. Starts to get so hot in here so fast. Provide a service for free that you can monetize another way. Works for one-time services or even recurring services, provided the recurring stream has high enough margins to pay for both. Different way of saying different ways of saying it. Essentially, I give you thing A for free in exchange for buying thing B. Or I give you thing A for free and I will encourage you to buy thing B. Or I give you thing A for free for as long as you continue to use thing B. Lemonade stand. Offer free lemonade cup. Upsell 1. Oops. Do you want lemonade cubes with it to make it cold without diluting it? Upsell 2. Do you want a stainless steel to go container to keep it cold for you. Donate one to help children's cancer for anyone who takes the mug. Also get 20% off refills. Storage. Offer 3 months of storage. Upsell number 1. Do you want to buy a lock for your storage unit? Upsell 2. Oops. God damn it. I'm just gonna copy the letter S so that doesn't keep happening. That's better. Do you want insurance for the unit? Alright, just to recap, so like of what he said. Sorry, I know I'm really quiet today, but just one of those days. So he's telling a story about this guy that he knew who was a member of his gym. He owned this really big storage facility right across the gym which he owned, and he's telling a story of that guy who he brought Alex over to like a storage facility, and he was telling him about basically how his business model kind of works. And he said that, well, first he got asked the question, is like, how much do you think a free month of storage, you know, costs? And Alex is like, well, free? And he's like, no, it's $127. And then he asked the lady at the front desk, and he's like, how much does a free month of storage cost? She goes, $127. So Alex is like, how could this possibly be happening? That doesn't make any sense. So the guy brought him through the whole, like, the whole shtick. So he was basically, okay, well, you offer the free month of storage. What's the first logical thing that you would need if you're storing a bunch of stuff? It's like, well, look, a lock. The only lock that fits this are the ones we sell at the front desk. That costs $47. Then the next thing, well, you know, say you bring a bunch of stuff to store in here. What's the next logical thing that you might need? Well, insurance. Yeah, like we already have obviously a certain amount that you cover for certain damages if anything were to happen. But you could buy insurance that's like up to $1 million worth of property damages that it would cover for like another $10 a month. So people would buy that. And then they're like, okay, well, you see the storage space not super big, and they won't be able to fit loads of stuff into this locker. They think that they will, but chances are most of the time what's going to happen is that they're going to need a bigger unit. And they would upsell the bigger unit. So they're just showing how you could turn a month of supposedly free storage into a bunch of payments, because the thing that you would get, like the free month of storage is just not enough for most people to be satisfied. So you would just upsell to solve the next problem that's occurring. So you'd come in, it's like, okay, well, I need to protect the stuff, need the lock. I want insurance in case something goes wrong, buys the insurance. I need a bigger space, buys the space. He came in for a free storage, you know, free month of storage, but ended up paying $127 on average. So that's kind of what he's talking about. It's interesting. You know, it's a nice way to frame that example. What business are you building? Digital marketing agency. Yeah. So we run Facebook ads and do websites and email marketing for home service businesses. At nutrition orientation, kick off program after first sign up. You're going to want this $400 supplement package to get the best results for the free 28 days of service. Physical therapist. Offer for free treatments. Upsell one. Going to need these orthotics, bands, braces, oils, kinesio tape to maximize the effectiveness of the treatment. Amazing spelling. What are you studying? I'm studying from the book behind me. $100 million money models. Once I'm finished that, which I intend to finish today, I'm gonna start planning out my offers and ads and stuff like that. And a community for free indefinitely as long as you upsell number one, keep using my software. Free versus discount. This works as a discount wrapper. You can get service from use for only per month. Normally 100 per month, as long as you continue to use our products. This doesn't make sense for this. Maybe it does actually make sense after seeing the next point. But a friend of mine owned a very successful chain of 200 plus weight loss clinics. It on this simple. They offered $5 per month of weight loss services a year if and only if the client used their supplements, bars, shakes, and meal program. Their guarantee was also contingent on this continued usage slash purchasing. They were a very successful business and employed doctors and nurses at the facilities, but despite this gave their service away for free because they made so much on their alternative revenue stream. This should give you an interesting insight. People were more willing to pay for the products than they were for the service from white-coated medical professionals. People love tangible goods, something to ponder. Important points. If you make thing A free, then you must be able to give it away for free. So make sure it doesn't cost you a lot or anything at all. Think thumb drive. Make the upsell the next natural thing they would need to buy. Storage. Upsell boxes, larger units, and longer commitments. Weight loss clinic. Continuity of service. Continuity of supplements. Done for you meals, bars, hormone treatments, HCG, etc. Physical therapists. Upsell long-term treatment plan bundle using multiple services. Notes: if people don't take the upsell after the free thing, they're very unlikely to stay. So it may seem minor, but you really need to emphasize the importance of taking the optional upsell. How you present it matters a lot. More this goes with this rather than want this. Works so well because prospects' perception of how essential required the next thing is. The lock in the storage unit scenario. How seamless the upsell process is for the prospect. You make it frictionless, you can get 80% plus take rates on upsells for these offers. They should feel like they have to buy it. If you know 80% plus take the sale with an 80% margin thing equals $300 upsell equals $192 per free thing given away, and that's just the first upsell. Very little operational drag. Works great as an internal play. Supplements challenge example. You know, this gets me thinking. I wonder, because I was thinking of giving away free websites or free landing pages for people. And like, if you build a landing page that's supposed to sell, like if let's say I pitch it as something like, hey, do you want to get more traffic? Do you want to get more clients in the online space? You know, we can build you a website for free. And when you come in, we'd be like, okay, well, we'll build you the website for free. But really, what you want is to be able to bring traffic to it. So in that, what we could do is you could pay us $1,000 a month, and we'll bring you traffic to the website so we can actually start converting people. And a second upsell could be like, hey, so the traffic comes through, but then some people get lost because they, you know, I don't know, maybe they didn't convert from the landing page. So what we could do is we could offer, you know, we could do email marketing to try and increase the amount of people that convert, and, you know, just structure it kind of like that. I wonder if that would work. I'll need to think about it a little bit, but maybe it would work. Once I'm finished with all of this, I'm gonna have, like, I'm gonna write it all down on like a online whiteboard and just try to plan out, okay, like, what is it that I can have? What is it that I have that I can give away? How would the upsells logically work from it? I have to piece everything together bit by bit. Yeah, I think that'd be the play. Say something like build a free one-page website which converts traffic and gets people more clients, and then the upsell would be, okay, hey, so, you know, obviously if you have this page, you want to bring traffic to it. So what we could do is run Facebook ads for you and bring traffic to it so you actually start getting clients. And some of those clients are not gonna convert from this page, so what we could do is do email marketing to get more of them to convert. So there's like 2 upsells in that kind of situation. I think that that would work well. It's at least an angle that I could test. So we'll see. Okay. And summary. Works on front end or back end. Works as an internal play. If you suck at sales, this is an easy one. Lots of goodwill. Just make sure you close the upsell. If you aren't getting 80%, 80% plus close rates, you're doing it wrong. Think of all the things that go with the thing. Give the thing away free and make all your money back on upsells. Gets lots of upfront customers. Yeah. So I think that's probably an angle that I'm going to test. I'll see how else I can formulate it and flip it on its head so that it would still be fairly easy to do. But I'll see. Yeah. Six 666 subscribers. Yeah. Maybe that's why I'm pissed off today. The devil is haunting me. Alright, that's the end of that. Why you look sad? Because I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm sad and angry. That's all good. We move, you know, life goes on. Alright, that's that. 19. Over halfway through. Nice. This one's probably not going to be relevant to us, I imagine. Ugh. Why? Just a lot of things pissing me off and fucking annoying me. It's fine. It's a lot of personal stuff. It's alright. Okay, I guess it's different than I thought, so maybe it will be fine. 4 steps. Your dog? No, my dog is fine. Nobody died, don't worry. It's not that bad. I'm just angry. It's not like nothing catastrophic happened. Like, my life is not ruined. I'm still here. If something like that bad happened, I don't know if I would still be here. Unsell what they don't need. Prescribe what they do need. Ask if they prefer A or B. Make it easy to pay. How are you doing today? Jerry, right? He seems to really like this one. He's talking about it in a very excited way. Alright. Let's see if it's going to be useful for us. Yeah, Jerry, how are you doing today? Sup, sales, sucking, 5k in inventory, 0.19 for the day. Rich lady walks in, tried new sales approach. Man, my wrist is fucking dying writing it, typing it at an angle. Tried new sales approach, got first to sub sales, closed everyone the rest of the day, learned 2 techniques in 1 day. Takeaways. A, B, upsell. Ask which product customers prefer, not if they want to buy. Use the card on file instead of asking for a new payment method. I won't be able to do that. That's fine. Hey, Badal, what's up? Back again, what are we doing? Just note-taking? Yeah, this is the last day of this. I swear. We'll do something else tomorrow. I just really want to get through the rest of it, so... I was really hoping to get it done yesterday, but I did not, so... Good, but I tried looking for clients like I promised for you, but people are just savages, yeah. Nobody wants a free website? That's crazy. Don't ask for customers, ask people if they want a free website. Hey, Draken. How you doing? Free website, I think, will not be worth the effort for just a single client. No, I have a whole plan for it. Don't worry. They don't refuse to reply to my messages. All right. No, I have a whole plan for it. The whole idea I'm thinking right now is I offer them a free one-page website that converts traffic online. So presumably for somebody, either it can apply for either for people who don't get a lot of traffic on their website or for people who don't have a website. So the whole idea is that they would get, a lot of people would want to take that. So when we talk about it, I'd be like, okay, look, you can have the free website, but really you also want to bring traffic to it. The traffic won't come itself. You know, you also want to get the traffic to it. So I could upsell them either increasing their Google business profile so that more people, you know, go to their account. Or I could upsell Facebook ads. I'd be like, okay, well, you really want Facebook ads to go with this to actually bring traffic to the website so people could convert. Then if they agree to that, I'd be like, okay, but actually, so people also wouldn't want to... some people wouldn't convert from the website directly. We need to have them on some kind of long sequence to keep them on the radar. Because as you know, if I'm doing this for home service businesses, you know, people take months to decide on these kind of things. So what you really want is email marketing. So you stay in their purview. So when they're ready to buy, you're there. You're the most obvious choice. So it would work kind of like a system like that. So they come in for a free website, but most people, I would tell them that, hey, you would also want to have Facebook ads to bring traffic. You would also want to have email marketing to convert the traffic that's coming in better and get more people out of it. And those things would cost money. So I would still give the website for people who want the website, but I would need to do a really good job at telling them that, hey, this other stuff is like, it basically goes with this site. You know, if they don't want it, they don't want it. But he's saying that should be an 80% uptake. So, and to build a one-page landing page wouldn't be that hard. Hey, I'm feeling sick today. My parents told me to exercise, so later I'll go to Cologne and exercise my... Oh, don't be weird. Cedric, why are you always coming in here like that? I'm not in the mood today. Hey, Simon, how are you doing? I'm just taking notes today. This is the last day I'm going to be doing this because I realize it's kind of boring. Do you also do web dev? Yes. That's part of what I do, yeah. I run Facebook ads, do web development, and email marketing, and copywriting. I want to learn Google Ads too, but I'm quite busy. How many days to build this business? Right now we're at 41. I am hoping that we'll make money in the next 11 days. That's my goal. You feeling down today? Yes, I am. Your voice, share what's pissing you off today. I really don't want to. It's personal issues. I'd rather not. One thing that is pissing me off is instantly. Because I want to... Like... I won't show you. Whatever. I'm pissed off at how they're handling it and how it's working, so I want to cancel. That was annoying me. Sit in my bed in my hotel. You're still on holiday? Or did you just go? I can't remember anymore. So to make a clothing brand, all things are ready to start except website. Can you suggest me a web designer AI? AI is shit at web design and it's going to cost you money anyway. Just use Shopify for a clothing store. It's not that hard to use. You could learn it in a few days. Next Monday, Blor told me he isn't attending school next Monday. Don't know why. Why don't you find out? Aren't you guys supposed to be friends? Hey, Alabek. How you doing today? Good late morning. How far back are you? How many hours? What time is it for you right now? Tell me you just don't want to go. Yeah, I feel that. I never want to fucking get up here and work anymore nowadays. Every time I enter my room, it feels like a fucking drag. So many goddamn months spent on this. I'm sorry, I'm just in a bad mood. Lazy ass. Yeah, maybe. Explain the plan of how you're gonna make money. So, I want to finish this book first before I really settle down on like any singular plan. My plan right now, though, is to offer a free landing page build. So it would essentially be something like I would pitch, hey, do you want to get more traffic online? Do you want to get more customers online? I will give you a free landing page that will convert traffic from your website into paying customers for free. And that should bring a lot of people in. When people come in, I'm going to talk to them and go like, okay, here, I'll build this thing for you. But what you really want as well is you also want to bring traffic to the site because people aren't going to naturally find it. So what you really want to do is also run Facebook ads to it. And that's $500 a month. And then they might like, and then if they agreed to that, I'd be like, okay. And also, you know, if that's interesting to you, you also want to convert people, like later down the line, because, you know, home service projects take a long time and some people shop around for months. So what you really want as well is email marketing so that you kind of stick on their radar. So when they're finally ready to buy, they're definitely going to buy with you. And that would be an upsell as well. So that's kind of the idea that I have so far. Obviously, the verbiage and structure of that would be different. I'm just telling you off the top of my head, but that's what I'm planning for. Mindset's changing, bro. It's not changing. It's just getting tiring. No joke. I'm feeling kind of weak today. Imagine I have cancer. You don't have cancer. I just feel so weak today. Yeah, I feel kind of shit today too. Red $100 million offers, I think, is more useful when you have a business, not when you're starting a business. What do you think? I think it's amazing in general for anything. Like, it's a great book. It really helped me structuring my own offer that I had, which I still need to improve. What type of book you're writing? Right now, I'm just taking notes from $100 million offers. It's this book. Sorry, $100 million money models. My bad. Distracted me with the offers book. It's good when you have a good product and value to provide already, and your pricing is kind of messed up. In the case the book is very practical. Yeah, I find it really useful. Like, this $100 million money models really feels like a bridge between what he has already taught in the previous two books. So I imagine it's gonna make a pretty big difference. Like, a lot of the concepts are kind of like, I'm having a lot of like neurons firing in my brain of different things that I've learned. Just creating connections and light bulbs lighting up. So I imagine after I get through this, I'm going to have like a much more clear understanding of all of it. Seem to be losing motivation. I'm just tired, man. It's not motivation. I'm pissed off and I'm tired. So, plus if I was losing motivation, you wouldn't even see me here. So, the fact that I'm here tells you that it's not over. Go rest. No. 11 days. Yeah, time is limited, yes. Why you so mad, bro? No, it's fine. Um, it's nothing like that. It's just fucking, it's just personal problems. It's hard to explain. You're gonna understand what I mean in about 10 years. It's hard to explain. Sometimes shit just happens. It's nothing catastrophic happened. There's not been like any major change to my life or anything. I'm just mad. It's fine to be mad sometimes. Use it as fuel. Ten years, yeah. You'll understand what I mean in about 10 years. Let's go like other aspects. You just don't like doing this anymore? I never liked doing it. Not the streaming. I like the streaming. It's fine. It's the like the whole business thing is fucking hard. The amount of uncertainty you feel is really crippling. It's hard to stay motivated, especially when you're doing so much work for like literally no reward for so long. It's hard. How much, when, how many? What if working? What if at home? Etc. Any requests at the forge? As in like what you want to make? Hold on, I gotta eat my meds. Alright, have fun with that. What meds are you taking? Antipsychotics? Yeah. You think you'd be capable of making a ring? I imagine that'd be tough. Next lady sits down, asks for same treatment. I like YouTube, but most people pick Twitch as a creator. What's your reason? I do both. But I have to go gym. Alright. Have fun. Hope you have a good time at the gym. That's like that thing for cold. Oh, right. So, like, you're just sick. Okay, it's fine. Which finger? What size? Like, the fact that you asked made me want to make it weird. I was like, what if you just make a fucking, like, pinky toe ring? But that'd be really stupid to use for yourself. I can make it, but I wouldn't be able to close unless I tack weld it. Alright. Let me think of something better. You know what would be cool? Make a shuriken. Yes, there's your next project. Without question, I learned the prescription upsell. Okay, no. Why? Why don't you want to make a shuriken? Oh, no problem. Alright, never mind. One incorrect letter completely flipped the meaning of what you wanted to say. Detailed and personalized instructions. Explaining post. Purchase behavior. Increase the likelihood they buy more then vague, and general directions. Left aligned, please. When Hangman, because I'll be playing Grow a Garden real quick. What the hell is Grow a Garden? What is that? Depends on how many people are here. If there's enough people, like at least 15 at the end of the stream, we could play at the end of the stream. It's a Roblox game. Okay. So when is Hangman? If there's enough people, in about 30 minutes. Okay, bye. All right. See you then. You'll be back. Okay. Hey, Arson. What's up? Hey, Victor. What's up? How you doing? How's your progress? Saw you after a long time. The progress, I mean, we made some, but not super great progress, so we're switching our strategy. I'm learning this course now. When I'm finished, I'm gonna be making a new offer, and we're gonna be running ads. So, we'll see how that goes. At that point, that's gonna be either, that's either gonna make or break us, because I'm gonna put all of my money into it, so if it doesn't work, you probably won't see me here anymore in the next 30 days or so, maybe a little less. Depends if I, like, reach all of my, not benchmarks, but deadlines. I'm good. Nice. Good to hear. Anything new in your life? Another tactic 3 and then tactic 4. Good luck, bro. Thank you. How about highly personalized outreach? I tried that and it didn't go well. My CPL was horrible. I spent way too much money on the email campaigns. Instantly ended up fucking me. I lost a warm lead from it, so I'm canceling my subscription. I'm just gonna run ads. I tried email marketing and it's costing me too much. So, not worth it. If I switch to ads, I'm gonna be getting significantly more traffic with significantly less money. So, but I will also run out of money significantly faster. So everything is just gonna start moving super quick. That's sold out. Lady with an earlier friend asks for same stuff. I tell her she can get something close down the street. Then tell her what she should get instead. She buys everything I recommend. Try it on everyone else and close every recommendation afterward. Ways. What is that? Email octopus. I went out of my way to cross out what she didn't need, and this built enough goodwill to upsell what she did. Later, I kept products just to cross them out. I call this process unselling. Stop being justified. Hey, wrong. Okay, now since you're here, I'm leaving. You can take over. Here, you teach the class. I'll be back soon. So what did you teach everybody? Huh? Nothing, I guess. Didn't give you enough time. So we'll be offering a free website? I think so. At least it's gonna be one thing I'm gonna test out. I'll be offering a free landing page. A free one-page website that converts traffic. I'm new. Can you please tell about the business model? So, wouldn't that be a lot of work for you? Yes, but like I said, the whole idea is that I should be able to convert at least 80% of the people that come in to get the free website into taking my higher offer, which will be paid. That's the whole idea. The free offer exists just to attract people. I'm not going to sell them after I give them the website. I'm going to try to sell them on something else I think they need with the website before I give them the website. And then I can have another opportunity to do it afterwards if they only want the website anyway. The biggest struggle with my business right now is the lack of leads. I need to get interested customers. So I need people to come in and want to buy my shit. I mean, could you tell us about the business model? Yeah, sorry. So my main thing that I want to sell is I want to sell a Facebook ads with a landing page and email marketing. What's your continuity offer? I haven't gotten to that point yet. I haven't thought about it. So I'm not sure yet, but essentially, I don't know if I want to do a retainer or if I want to... I had an idea, which was something like I could try to upsell people into an offer for spending like 6,000 on a full system where I would set up like all of their ads, teach them how to use it. It would be done really fast, etc. And then they'd be like, whoa, that's very expensive, like way too high. And I'd be like, okay, well, to make it more manageable, what we could do is we could split the payment out over 12 months. So you'd actually only be paying 500 a month. So how's that? And I would assume that that would be like, okay, well, that sounds more reasonable. Now it's only 500 a month. And we sign off on that. And essentially what I'm doing is I'm kind of funneling them into a retainer offer where I don't have to do any work. Because typically a retainer offer is, like, let's say, as an example, 500 a month, just to keep the numbers consistent. But that would be for every 30 days of service. I'm selling a complete system for 6,000 in 1 year, and I'm just splitting the payments into 500 a month. So after my first 30 days of service, as per my actual offer, I don't do any more work, but they keep paying me the retainer for the rest of the year. So I thought that that was a very clever way of making more money with less work. But I'll see. Like, I need to plan all of this out, test the different angles, collect some data, see which one's converting better, and stuff like that. So, but I thought it was a clever idea. Hey, Ali, how are you? I really like that for website. Will you be coding? Yeah, I thought it was a really good idea. I came up with that like two days ago before bed. I have some good ideas before bed usually. For website, you'll be coding. No, I'll be making it using Webflow. So you can add a page for leads to attract by converting the lead, giving them a free lead with questions that help them get warmed about the offer. Oh my God, you also do these things to get warm leads. Well, the whole way it basically works is I would run Facebook ads to a landing page. The landing page would sell or something. Well, it wouldn't sell. It would give something away for free that the person wants. People opt in. They get the thing they want, and then you use email marketing to send a bunch of emails, like to give reviews, testimonials, proof, more value, and stuff like that to try and get them to convert into booking a call. And that's a service that I want to provide for home service business owners. Which website for creating websites? Webflow. Is this the description now? I missed it. Yes. unsell what they don't. You unsell by telling customers what they don't need so that you can emphasize what they do. Here, instead of asking if they want to buy it or not, you explain what they don't need as a way to get them excited about what they do. Unsells vary based on the customer's needs. When some options work best, you can cross out the rest. After telling them what they don't need. Why don't you use AI to question their answers? This can help them clarify their doubts, which move them towards the truth factor. And for my POV people, I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean by use AI to question their answers. What step of the funnel are we at here? Then prescription sell. We tell them what they do need. Prescription upsells work well when offering a choice is inconvenient and you have one thing that solves the problem. You can try a personal assistant in the place of a common landing page. I could, but that's not my service. And I don't have time to make personal assistants. That's fine. Some people do that as a service. That's okay. But landing pages still work. It's not a requirement. We're going to use a lead magnet. So some kind of free thing that we give to the person. Yes. Has two important components. First, you have to explain how it integrates with offers they already bought. Second, you personalize and detail how to maximize its value. Here, instead of asking, asking if they want to buy it or not, you explain how to use it as if they already have. Again, we remove the option of not buying to lower the chance they don't buy. And once I have told them exactly how they're going to use everything, why don't you try for e-commerce? For myself or as clients? Or self, because that's not my business model. That's like telling a carpenter, why aren't you an electrician instead? that's not what I'm doing. It's just that simple as that, really. It would be a completely different like business model. A, B upsell. We ask them their preferences. A, B upsells work for multiple offers that solve the same problem. You make A, B upsells by asking their preference instead of asking if customers wanted to buy a product, yes or no. We ask which product they prefer, A or B. Either choice results in an upsell. Do we have background music playing? Oh, we do. Or do we? Yes, we do. Let me bring it back to the beginning. It's almost over. You can get on Discord and help collab with projects and our small community. Kartik. Yeah, could do that. You've become the Discord advertiser. Bro, you know about Facebook ads? You can break the gaps, and if sourcing the product at the cheapest price can give you more than 40-60% profit. Yeah, but that's a completely different business model, and I don't have time to do that. And that requires a good budget to test, and I don't have a big budget because I'm unemployed. I have a lot of reasons not to do e-commerce. It's not that easy. If it was that easy, everybody would do it. So I would have to completely drop everything that I have done up to this point, which has been months of work, to completely restart, which I am not going to do. So I give the option to pick between buying two similar things. Once they know what they're buying and how they're gonna use it, I suggest the easiest way for them to pay. Card on bottom. Why do you need funds? You have TikTok, I can create reels, you can go creating digital media and started things from a small digital brand store in one. Not enough time. I'm limited on time. Social media virality is very, very luck dependent. So, and I don't have the time. I have approximately 50 days to make money or I go homeless. This is the most likely thing to work for me because I've already put so much time into it. I literally ask, can you post the post? What do you mean? You want to use the card on file here instead of asking if they want to pay or not. You refer to ways they already have. This gets more people to buy because it lowers the hidden costs of buying. Picking which card to use, taking it out, being reminded of ugly buying decisions in the past, even the hassle of buying stuff in a rush. And who knows how many more. Just know if you make it easy for people to buy, more people will. How would I get people's card on file in the offer? That would probably be useful. What if I will say that I'll do everything, you just have to post and manage the TikTok pages? But why don't you do it for yourself then? I don't really understand why you would want to do it for me, but not for yourself. Just make your own TikTok and Instagram pages. You know, start selling. It's gonna work well. If you're saying that it'll work. I don't have access to the US or UK audience. Why not? You willing to share your cold outreach strategy? Yep, I already have before. If you want, I could just open it right now. You could take a quick look. Give me a second. But I'm abandoning the strategy because the platform isn't working and the emails I have are kind of shit. But here you go. I hope you can read that. If you can't, go on the horizontal stream. So here's the first message. I have personalization, which I use ChatGPT to automatically generate. You could do this manually. Just look up some stuff about them on their LinkedIn profile, or just have it be generic and just say, "Hey, John," whatever. Came across your site while looking for landscapers. You could replace that with your niche in city, which is what city they're based in, and spotted something that could help you book more jobs without wasting time on the wrong people. Gonna send you a 3-minute video showing how it works. If they say yes, I send them a short video which is personalized to them, talking about my system and how it works, how it could help them, giving them some kind of value. So there's that. If they don't reply, quick reminder, did you get a chance to look at this? If they don't reply again, "Hey, John, thought I'd hit you up one last time before moving out of your inbox. Really think I can help you book more jobs with better clients, but I will assume you're doing great on time and that outsourcing your client getting isn't on the agenda for you in 2025. If you want to see how it would work, just shout and I'll send you the video. Take care. P.S. If I don't approve your results, you won't have to give me a penny. Send from my phone." That's it. Pretty simple. There's the whole thing for you. Let me know if you have any questions. I don't have access to TikTok as it's banned in our country. I have the whole plan. If you have any way that you can help me, so I will definitely work. Join the Discord. Send me your plan. I will evaluate it. If I think that it's worthwhile, I will see if I can help you. Here's the Discord link. Fair enough? Let me know if that link works, actually, because sometimes they don't work. Let me see. If it's not working, let me know. I'll just send another link in case it didn't work. Do you get paid to do this? On YouTube, no. Yeah, okay, I mean, using ChatGPT for personalization is I trained it with like 15 examples. It was doing pretty well. I don't know what that acronym is. Thanks for sharing. Also, you said instantly isn't working. It was just giving me problems. Apparently on the starter plan, they don't let you reply to a single person in a campaign more than like twice. So essentially, I would send them the outreach message. They reply. I reply sending them the video. They reply, and they didn't let me reply again. $40 a month, and I can only send 2 messages. Crazy. So that pissed me off, so I don't want to use them anymore. The other thing was they destroyed my domain. For some reason, it got disconnected or something, and they wanted me to get a new one. And I'm like, well, I've spent 2 fucking weeks waiting for this domain to warm up, and now you're telling me you want me to buy another one? Essentially, the reason I'm mad is because I spent about $150 and ended up sending only like 900 emails. So I'm just pissed off at the software. I have a bunch of emails I still need to reach out to. So maybe overall, if I do it manually and get through it all, my cost per lead won't be super high. But I really, from my current cost per lead metrics, try the other link. From my current cost per lead metrics, it's not worth it, and I'm better off doing ads. So. Can we just connect through mail? We can, but I don't check my email super often. So, you can text me on Instagram if you want. It's the same name as here. You can grab the passwords for each inbox and use Gmail for them, but I got so fucking angry when I couldn't use the Unibox. My domain burned as well in a sweep. They're replacing them for free though, just rip warming for that domain. Yeah, but that's the fucking problem. If I'm spending $40 a month and I have to wait 2 weeks for the damn domain to warm up and the domain gets iced and I have to wait again, it's just fucking extortion. If I move to a different email campaign software, I'm moving to Smart Lead. Fuck instantly. And then just the fact that you can't use the Unibox to reply to more than 2 times is just bullshit. That really made me angry. That threw me off of them completely. No, not message therapist, massage therapist. Unsell. We have a lymphatic massage available, but you're not pregnant or just out of surgery, right? So we can cross that out. Prescribe. Since your shoulder hurts, it'll heat you up first, then hit your trigger points, and after that we'll do some dynamic stretches. AB. So would you rather do it before work or on the way home? Card on file. Wanna just use the card on file? This will be heading for... Yeah, it's atrocious. Yeah, it really is. Fuck them. I'm not using them anymore. Examples. Drifting the shuriken. I don't know what that means in this context. What is drifting when smithing? I just messaged you. Okay. I'll check later. Okay. Dog. Unsell. You're not gonna need this small bag or this puppy stuff. You've got a big dog. You don't need these vitamins either because we've got food that already has them. Prescribe. You're also gonna wanna give your dog one of these joint chews at each meal, and every 90 days give them one of these wafers. for artworks. Also, make sure to bring him back next month. Let's get that booked now. AB. So, does your dog prefer beef or chicken flavor? Card on file. Wanna just use the card on file? Drifting is punching the hole. The drift is the tool that has a tapered end to get the metal off easily. Okay, nice. You better make it sharp. And then send a video of you like throwing it at a piece of wood and sticking. All right, digital product. Unsell. You don't need all 8 courses yet. You just need to solve X, Y, and Z. Tell you what, I'll send you some free stuff that'll solve problems X and Y. Then you'll just need 1 course for problem Z. Prescribe. But to solve Z, you're definitely gonna wanna do the course this particular way. You put an hour a day towards it. Okay, great. This will prevent any other Z problems cropping up later. A/B, would you rather have direct message or phone support? Okay, great. And would you like to start today or Monday? Card on file. Awesome. Wanna just use the card on file? Now I just use the forbidden butt plug to stretch the hole of the shuriken. Okay, bro. Oh, fuck. I'm almost out of reels as well. I might just go back to posting once a day. Just reschedule the ones that I already have. Fuck, I don't want to make more reels, man. I'm too busy. Important points. Anything is A, B sellable. 1 versus Tuesday. Amy versus John. Morning or evening. Paper or plastic. Black or white, etc. If you make an AB offer, add a nudge. What most people like for what you like. You sell out, take payment, and delay delivery. Employees love unselling. Equip them with the homie hookup by design. That. Hmm. That's an interesting idea. Alright, anyway. If you have two options and want people to buy both, Economist wanted a digital offer, but it also wanted to keep its profitable print subscription. Hey, what's up? Hey, Ezio. Cool name. Reminds me of fucking Ezio from Assassin's Creed. It's looking more like something a Japanese bum would throw at you, but it'll work about halfway done. Okay, nice. So, thinking people would buy both, the Economist offered the following. A digital subscription, $59 per year. B digital plus print subscription, $125 per year. OCD. Result. Print sales plummeted as customers flocked to the cheaper option. Oops. Some people write that as a sales page and some weird stuff. Why do you write it like that if it's don't have direct use? It's like commands or something like that. What do you mean? What are you specifically referring to? I'm not sure. To fix it, they added a decoy option for the same price as the bundle. Oh, this is like I've heard about this study before, I think. The document that you write, actually. What do you mean exactly? Could you be more specific? Digital subscription, $59 per year. Print subscription, $125 per year. C print digital plus print subscription, $125 per year. Result: customers now took the C digital plus print option, $125 per year. Yes. I don't know. Do you give the doc to the client like that? Well, this isn't for a client. This is for me. I'm just learning. This has nothing to do with clients. That's not your actual name, is it? Doobie. Hey there, what's up? So do some breakdown to another funnel or landing page. Yeah, no, I'm not today. We're gonna come back to that. This is gonna be the last day where I'm just taking notes. It's just one of those days because I have to get through this. But I've done some breakdowns of funnels and landing pages already, but we're gonna focus more on like advertising and offer creation and stuff in the next week. What are we doing here? Just taking notes, literally. It's quite boring. The Economist play bottom line present 3 options. Just learning from a course. No real... Well, the reason is to be able to make better options. Better decisions, rather. Got confused by writing and talking at the same time. So, C. No, don't do that. The same as the more expensive option. Dirt. Come on, man. You know what, Dirt? I'm running out of content for my reels soon. Do you still want to help out with that? Because I really don't want to make any more. I'm too busy. I really want to get all of this shit done in the next 10 days. And so... Oh. Yeah, man, I do. Okay, nice. I should probably start saving some things. I should probably start saving some clips, potential clips, so I could give them to you. Stretching the hole real good. Don't be weird. Ella Beck. I did actually just this morning and also yesterday for email sales page, IG caption, Mr. V strip. Nice. What is it that you do? In school, college, work? What's your main focus in life? If you want to send me clips or just give me timestamps on videos, I got you. Okay. Do you know how to use YTDLP? It allows you to download full quality YouTube videos for free really easily. Are you creating content? Brother, what do you think you're watching? Hello? Do I exist in your brain? Are you talking to yourself? Maybe you're a schizophrenic or something. Think I'm in your head? I'm high. Okay, well, there's our answer. Alright, summary. Like 10,000 free OS to download. Yeah, but they're not, they usually don't allow you to download at full quality, and even the ones that do, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to search. I'll message you privately on the Discord. It's really easy to use. It's literally just a simple program you download off of GitHub. And it lets you do any video, full 1080p quality. It's really fast download speeds. It'll be easier to use than trying to look for a good website. Trust me. And then I'll start taking, I'll start saving clips again. I think it's live. Yes, it is live, but it's still content. Sell those services as a copywriter, but I do outreach in the real world, not online. I go by foot until... Yeah, doing in-person sales is good. It's much easier. I can do that. Okay, cool. Menu upsells work best when you have multiple offers available. Menu upsells combine up to 4 tactics. Unselling. You tell customers what they don't need. Prescribing. tell them what they do need. A, B, offer. Ask them what they prefer. Card on file. Make buying easy by asking if they want to use the card on file. Continue the sequence, please. Continue the sequence, please. Hello? Sequence? No. No. Nope. Continue, please. This one. Continue numbering. There you go. Unselling lower margin stuff where appropriate. Incentivizes higher margin upsells. I am human. Are you sure? Bro, go to sleep. No. No time. Encourage employees to unsell and game the system on purpose. Nudge new customers towards what makes sense for them. Almost there. Almost 2 + 2, 9. Check Discord for Shuriken. I'll check in a second. I'm almost finished this video. Okay, we are finished with the video. Next is going to be anchor upsell. All right, cool. So that's gonna do for that. Good math. I know, right? I'm a math genius, in case you didn't know. Let me see here. Oh, nice. It's getting there. It's very square, though. Are you gonna sharpen the edges? You said it's about halfway done, right? Send you my email address. I can work on them later today. Okay, cool. I'll see if I have any saved, because I'm not sure if I do. Why are you frozen like a mannequin? I'm not. What are you talking about? Is it like lagging or something? I want to start this stuff online, but I don't have knowledge and also can't record myself. Why not? Feel embarrassed in front of camera. Just don't be a pussy. Really, the only advice I could give you. Don't be a pussy. I started making content when I was like 16, and I did it for a few months. And my first video was shit. But then video a few months later got 30,000 views. So just do it. Just start. Everybody starts somewhere. You had to learn to walk at some point. Same thing with making content. When's Hangman, bro? I don't really want to do it anymore. Maybe we're gonna not do Hangman today. Don't feel betrayed. There's also not really enough people watching, so you'd probably be the winner anyway. So it doesn't make sense. Well, look, you get a second day on the board. Still get a benefit from it. Can I earn some money online? Not while you're high. I wouldn't recommend it. Why did I close that document? I hate this stupid habit I have of closing documents. Every time, as soon as I'm done with something, I close it. Super annoying. Using a round pen to bevel the edge and shape the tip into the iconic shuriken look, and then need to grind off excess and shape it up, then add an edge to the bevel. Okay, good luck with that. Shows how it looks when it's done. High money. No. Buy money. Your high ass is gonna love that joke. Anyway, yeah. Nothing else to say. That's about it. I'm gonna call it a day. It's been 2 hours. I'm tired. I need to finish the rest of this course so I don't have to do it on stream tomorrow and I can actually start focusing on other things. 11 days left, so enjoy life. Yeah, I'm trying. You enjoy life too. Don't call me boy. Don't be weird. I'm not a boy. Anyway, yeah, so just give me your outreach system. I showed it earlier. Hey, Vishy. We're just finishing up here. You always, like, is that just the thing you decided on that every time you come in, you're just gonna say gay? My outreach system, I literally showed today. If you scroll past it, you might be able to see when it was open. I don't remember where it was. Hi. Hi to you too. Anything new in college? Arm's still blown out from yesterday. Yeah, that's what happens when you try to test your max push-ups when you haven't done any in a while. Can I subscribe to your channel? No, you're not allowed. Banned immediately. College stuff memorize. Yeah, makes sense. That's pretty typical. Buy more materials. Inject more people? Or is that over now? Have you had any tests yet? Are you doing well? I'm not high. Well, why are you taking it back now? Or do you mean that it wore off? That'd be pretty quick. Kind of hungry. This would be my first year in college. What do you suggest for me? What are you doing in college? I don't know if it would make any difference for how you should act, but curious, what is it that you're doing? Let's eat pasta, guys. Pasta is good shit. I like pasta. I like pizza the most. Pizza is awesome. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I'll just wait for Ezio to answer and then call it a day. Tired. Fuck pizza. Fuck you. Why don't you like pizza? That's weird. You're weird for that. You advise me to start lives like you and then make clips and post them? You can. What do you want to do them for? What niche? And do you think you can stay consistent? Our shit smells like beef. Anyway, if nobody has anything else to say, I'm gonna call it a day. Um, anything else I have to close here? I don't know. I have a few days before getting kicked from my house. Why are you getting kicked from your house? Why? What happened? If you have the time, I think you should make content. If you have enough time, like check your phone analytics. If you have enough time to watch content, you have enough time to make it. So I would say just make it. I think everybody should make content. Especially if you have some like goals in mind or something. You never know what could come from it. But it's more of like, unless you have like an actual defined plan, then where was I going with that? Yeah, if you don't have a defined plan, don't focus too much on it. Just try to make at least a little bit of content consistently. Should I make content? I don't know anything about you. Or Ezio, to be fair. So yeah, why not? Do it. So you get kicked out because your brother got married. Weird. Maybe it's one of those households where they all live together, and because brother got married, they're kicking everybody out now. Or maybe he was living with his brother, and now he doesn't want them here because he wants to bone his wife in peace. 2 hours of screen time. Okay, then yeah, make content. I'm a doctor, bro. You're a doctor that's high? So you don't follow your own advice then? Unless you're gonna try to argue that weed is good. And I know it has benefits. I'm not saying it doesn't. But in my experience, it's bad for most people because it turns them into lazy cunts. Hi, doctor. Hello. Bye, doctor. Anyway, yes, Ezio, make content about something. Pick something you like, keep doing it, be consistent, do it for like 5 years, improve every day. There's advice for you. And then come back to me in 5 years when you're famous and give me money. Thank you. Nah, I don't need your money. Just come back in 5 years and say thanks. That's all I want. Morning routine content. It's gonna get old pretty quick. I think if you don't have camera gear at all, you should go out on Twitter. Camera gear really doesn't matter that much. Like, yeah, it matters to a degree, but if you just make the content and you're interesting enough of a person, the quality won't matter. There are people who make videos that are really simplistic and don't have that great a camera quality, and they do perfectly fine. I think that interesting topics and being an interesting person matters more than how the content looks. I'm 23. I like pickup trucks. Well, I don't know how you could make content about pickup trucks. I don't know anything about pickup trucks, but if you can make enough content about it, go for it. Yes, tests a lot. Okay, well, are you doing well? Are you passing the tests with high grades? Hey, joke menu, what's up? Fucking everybody in my audience is Indian. Indian or Filipino or... I'll be famous influencer. All right, nice. Go for it. I want to see that. I want you to be successful. You like India? I don't know anything about India. I've never been and probably never will go. Vishy, probably. You haven't gotten results yet, but you think you did well. The perfect and near perfect scores. Nice. That's awesome to hear. Good job. Keep it up. Keep going. Nice. I believe that starting out with writing is much simpler. You don't have to do video editing. Keep searching for resources for video editing and all. Yeah, but Twitter is also difficult to grow in my experience, and you need to make a lot more posts. So the time kind of becomes an issue anyway. Come India, brother. I'm good. Indian or whatever the fuck vicious. I'll never go. Yeah, probably never go. India would be waiting for you, bro. Please come someday. You'll have some... What the fuck would I do in India, man? Got the general shape of the shuriken, gotta let it cool down now. Alright, let me see it. Oh yeah, that definitely does look closer to it. Yeah, looks more like it. Cool. I'm excited to see the finished product. You did that pretty quick. You should make like 5. Alex book, did you read it? I was learning from it on this live stream. Twitter need communication and outside traffic. It needs a lot of... You don't necessarily need outside traffic. You just need to comment inside of a lot of other people's threads. If you just post to your own page, you're never gonna grow. You need to post comments, replies to other people's posts, and create controversy and start conversations. That's how you grow your audience on Twitter. What are stereotypes you've heard about India? Don't lie, people at least have some opinion. Well, the biggest stereotype I have is that it's insanely dirty. But I don't even think that it's a stereotype. Because one time I literally was like dropping myself in random places in India, even in like the biggest, supposedly most beautiful cities. And when you do a 360, there's just like a pile of trash somewhere. In India, you can visit the Himalayas, you'll get a good view, and you could go Ladakh and see beautiful culture, bro. It's fascinating, your perspective of life will change. Maybe, but there's a lot of other places to go as well. I don't know, just India doesn't really appeal to me. I don't really know much about it, don't know much about the cultural differences. Just, I don't know. I feel like there's just places I'd rather go. Maybe if I run out of places to go, I might go to India. A lot of cool things you can make in 30 minutes to an hour to forge. Caltrops. I know caltrops. You want to make those too? More degenerate. The more degeneracy, the more audience. Is that so? I don't know. The link of Discord doesn't work for me. Sorry. Yeah. I don't know why it doesn't work. Like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Really annoying. Let me give you a new link. Here's a new link. This one should work. No, I don't live in the US. I live in Spain. I'd like to live in Alaska. That'd be cool. What do you think is cool about Alaska? Don't they have like a period of like a month or two where they get basically no sunshine? Seems depressing. I bet, bro, it's all your choice, but Indians would be there for your welcome with warm namaste. I mean, what do you like about India the most? Do you live there? I'm assuming so, because otherwise you wouldn't be pushing it so much. I don't have a problem with it. It's just there's so many other places that I want to visit, and I don't know if I'll get around to it. If I do, then maybe I will. I don't know. Look up Alaskan cabbage. Cabbage? I hate cabbage. Wow, it is big. Holy shit. It'd be fun to trample, because I fucking hate cabbage. I'm assuming you're a cabbage lover. The 30 days of night and 30 days of light, but that's at certain points at the equator. It would still suck ass. Like, you don't think? It's kind of weird being in Spain, because it's kind of like, pretty balanced. Like in winter and in summer, you get like very close to the same amount of sunlight hours. Like it's a little less, of course, in winter, but it's not as drastic of a difference as in Ireland. I entered and told me invalid or expired. Did you try the new link? I don't live there. I've been there. I live in Mauritius. But after visiting there, I swear my life changed. What is it that changed your life exactly? I mean, latitude, longitude, or look up Brahma chicken. That was Brahma chicken. Okay, I will send you another link. I don't know why these links just don't work sometimes. Let me do another one. Generate link. Copy. Well, that's the same one. Let me generate another one. Exists for 30 minutes. Generate. Copy. It's the same link. What is happening? Okay, whatever. Try again. Oh shit. Oops. Here. Try this one. It's valid for 30 minutes. Brahma chicken. What's that? That is a fucking big ass chicken. Holy shit. Fat ass chicken. Why did you want me to look this up? You just want me looking at cocks? For some reason, when I read that message, the thing that changed my life, my brain kind of filled in the rest of it. And in my head, I thought it just said the thing that changed my life was the chicken. The thing that changed my life was the kindness people have, their simplicity they have, even when they have so much money and technology, they don't treat you like shit or with ego. Maybe it was also just your experience and like the specific city you went to. In most places, there are places where people are very nice and friendly, and there are places where people suck ass. Maybe you just went to a nice place. Which city did you go to? It worked, thanks. You're welcome. Just weird giant stuff after the cabbage. Oh, okay. I'm Indian too. I don't know why people here have this weird obsession of getting validated from foreigners. And about the trash, it is true. One day I just analyzed my surroundings and realized it. Okay. Why is that? Why do you think that you guys just like throw trash everywhere? Is there a reason? Is there like not good garbage collection or something? Is it like cultural, just bad habits passed down through generations? I'm just curious. Literally, people don't even pay attention to it. Literally got numb to it. Ah, okay. That's you. I'm the only one who's not Indian. No, Ella Beck is American. Where are you from, Ezio? Morocco. What's Morocco like? Yeah, you're actually quite close to me then. What part of Morocco are you from? We're neighbors. I traveled to 7 cities. Do you think ever people is kind coincidence that everywhere I travel, people treat me like their guests and charge me for Uber or whatever? I mean, it could be. The thing is, like, I'm not saying that India is not nice in general. I'm just saying that people in almost every country are nice in some places and not nice in other places. But I'm not trying to invalidate your experience. I'm really happy you had a great time. But yeah, like like I said, I have nothing against India. In the Appalachians, you can find trash piles that have overgrowth on them. People would throw trash down the hills by their homes. I've cut my feet as many old bottles and trash piles like it. Well, that sucks. Capital Rabat. Where is that? Morocco, Rabat. Let me open Google Maps. Rabat. Oh yeah, we're literally like not that far away from each other. I could probably take a boat to Rabat. It's pretty close. I live near Malaga in Spain. I think the problem is lack of civic sense. People do whatever they want to dispose of trash. The cities are good and well built, but most of India, that's not the case. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Some problems to be solved. It's tough trying to overcome problems that have existed for so long. I know you're nothing against it, but I'm telling you my experience. Their religion was also beautiful, was colorful. Purity sing for their idols. I'm not religious, so that aspect doesn't appeal to me. Imagine walking in the woods on leaves and you fall knee deep in trash from 1920s to 70s. Yeah, that's pretty gross. Cities are good and clean, but yeah, I cannot give you the guarantee that you will not find piles of trash while not there. So Yeah. I mean, I don't mind. Look, again, that's not really why I don't want to go. I just don't feel the need to go. Like, there's other places which I've seen great things about, I've heard great things about, and they seem really nice to visit. And I've been in many different cultures I want to experience. I've just never had that about India. I've never really looked into it. No one's ever really told me about it. Joke menu, you're like the first guy who's ever told me anything nice about India. So it's just never been on the forefront of my mind. I have met a lot of Indian people. I worked in audit and I was doing chartered accountancy, so I met some Indian, I had some Indian coworkers. They were nice. They were fine. So don't have anything against them. What place do you want to travel? Want to go to Switzerland. Want to go to Norway. I want to go to South Korea. I want to go to China, Japan. Where else? Yeah, just places like that. I don't know where else I would want to go. Those are the main ones on the list right now. On a spiritual side, India is great. Yeah, I believe that. I want to go to Oktoberfest. Isn't that some kind of like degenerate concert or something? I don't know anything about it. Roman Colosseum. Colosseum seems cool. Yeah, I want to go to Italy. That is another place. Why China and Japan? Any reason? Just asking. Just because I find their culture really fascinating. I've seen some like movies and shows from Japan and China, and it just seems like such a different world there that I really want to experience it. A huge portion of the human population is Chinese. So it's like I'm missing an entire part of humanity. And I just the culture looks interesting to me. I like the way that they make their buildings. I like their history. Just find it interesting. Visit me first. We're literally neighbors. I'm not visiting anybody, bro. Sorry. Beer party in Munich, Germany. Ah, okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty degenerate. Germany's a fucking shithole now. You're into Buddhism? No, I'm not. I'm not religious or spiritual. I think Buddhism is interesting, but I'm just not religious. Going to Welsh Castle, Stonehenge. Yeah, I've seen some stuff like that because I lived in Ireland. Saw a meme online that Indians don't shower, but I can guarantee that people really bathe here every day. Like it is more like a religious ritual. Without bathing, we don't start our day. Maybe the issue is more like the people. I think the issue more so comes from immigrants, like the illegal immigrants. I think that India and like a lot of countries get a bad rap because when the illegal immigrants come in, they're like the worst of people, right? If somebody tries to break into a country trying to escape their own, they're usually like the worst of the people in the country. And they come over and they're the ones that don't shower and they're the ones that like rape kids and they're the ones that, you know, commit violent crimes. So people just start to blame it on Indians. But that's not to say that all Indians are like this or that even a majority is like this. It just so happens that the worst kind of Indians are the ones that are illegally immigrating into the countries. And I think that's what causes a lot of the problems there. A Squid Game type meme where all contestants were Indian and they were. I've seen a bunch of AI memes of that. I think that they're quite funny. Like there was one which was like, I sentence you to like one shower or something, and some Indian dude screaming, and then it cuts to him screaming in the shower. It's fucking hilarious. I love those kind of memes, like about every culture. I find them really funny. They're great. Just asking, don't take it too serious, but why are you not religious? Does it bore you? I just don't believe in there being a physical being that controls the world. I don't see it as logical, and it doesn't help me in any way. I believe in the power of God as a force that has an effect on people. Like the fact that people have the idea of God and it helps them understand life, makes God, in essence, a real thing. But I don't actually believe in it being a real thing. I believe it's just a psychological phenomenon that people have used to try and help their lives be easier to understand. So that's why it doesn't appeal to me. Because I just do that to myself. I just believe in myself instead. I outsource my idea to my subconscious, and it works fine for me. America doesn't have any castles. We'll kind of look up Baltimore Estate in North Carolina as a railroad tycoon. Baltimore Castle. Sorry, Baltimore Estate, North Carolina. Or Biltmore. That's kind of nice. Looks good to me. Yeah, like ours, they literally cross the sea in fishing boats. Yeah. The gay situation is pretty bad. This is very true. I feel bad for them too. The censorship is crazy. I find the memes against us very funny. People are so creative. Yeah. I like all of the memes from every culture. It's always funny. I don't know why people take such offense to like simple jokes. It's never that serious. Have you watched any Bollywood movie? No, I have not. But I have seen like clips of them on Instagram, and they always look like so ridiculous that they're funny. What are you looking at? Well, I'm just looking at chat. Chat is over there. So now I'm looking at myself. Chat, me. That wasn't the reaction I was expecting. I'm thinking you're looking at the wrong thing. Oh. Why? Is Baltimore or Biltmore Estate shit? I mean, it looked nice. I typed in Biltmore Estate, North Carolina. It just looks like a really big, fancy castle. Well, like a more modern type of castle. Not like medieval castle. It's cool looking. It looks nice. Are you surprised at like my lack of reaction, or what is it that surprises you? Because we have shit like this like everywhere in Ireland and where I'm from. Okay, it was the correct thing. Okay. Who's your favorite YouTuber? I don't have a favorite per se. I watch some. I like Kid Boga. I like Alex Hormozy. I like Northern Lion. Sometimes I watch Small Ant. I like Moist Critical. He's probably my favorite at the moment. But I usually switch who I watch the most every few months. I haven't watched any YouTuber really. Like I've put some on in the background, but I genuinely have not watched like a full YouTube video in months now. Yeah, the lack of reaction. It's got walk-in greenhouse in the middle of the house. It's stories tall as trees in it. Yeah, but that's pretty like normal. I've seen a lot of that in person. So it just doesn't surprise me that much. You watched animes or web series any? Like I went to like a ball event once in a castle kind of like that. So it's like chill for me. Animes or web series. Yeah. I haven't watched a lot of like series or movies because I'm very busy all the time. But I saw Squid Game, I thought it was amazing. I saw Breaking Bad, I thought it was amazing. I saw Better Call Saul and I thought it was pretty good. I watched all of Dragon Ball at one point. I liked that. How you're planning to reach 2K a month? So I don't have a full plan yet. I'm gonna be working the next week on making a good offer in a few angles, and we're gonna use ads to try and get as many people in as possible for something free, and then try to upsell them something paid that they would really want in like addition to the free thing. And we'll run ads for that. All right, bro, gotta go study. All right, see ya. I gotcha. Yeah, finding a fireplace, a whole tree can fit into is a rarity in the States. All right. Yeah, nice talking to you too. To be more specific, that's literally like I said, I don't really have a full plan. Basically, what I want to do right now, like vaguely, because I don't have a full plan. I need to come up with an offer that gets a lot of people in the door. So I'm going to advertise giving away something for free. Don't know what the free thing is yet. I'm thinking maybe free website, free landing page, something like that. And I'm going to use ads with different angles, different headlines, stuff like that for myself to try and get people to come in, to try and get leads so I could get them on sales calls and talk to them. When I have them on the sales calls, I'm going to try to upsell them. So in essence, say for example, if I sell the free website, I'd be like, okay, well, I'll give you a free website that converts traffic. They come in, we talk, and I'm like, okay, so I'll give you this free website, but what you really want is to bring traffic to the website. So what you really need to do as well is get Facebook ads. And if you want to convert the people that are actually coming in over a long period of time, you also need email marketing. And these things are going to be paid. So I'm going to try to get money that way. Just as an example, I haven't fully decided yet, but I hope that gives you more of an idea. Can you help against the camera? Like, you mean what? Can you be more specific? Just copying the guy's question from above. I know what you mean. Doing missionary work, I'll be standing in a hotel lobby and there's multiple pillars that are holding up the roof that cost more than people's homes. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody's so active now. Like, I want to leave, but I also want to keep answering questions. Ezio, you get your last chance. You can ask one more question, and I'm gone. If I was you, I'll learn to YouTube. Why? I don't have time. I have 50 days to make money or I go homeless. Not enough time to make something like YouTube work reliably. So, can't do it. Lean to use it. Okay. No, I can't do it. Too unreliable. Maybe if I got to a point where there was like a couple hundred people on average watching the lives or something, like, I don't know, maybe if I got more views on YouTube on the stuff I already made, maybe, but like it's just too unreliable right now. I can't do it. Can I start without website? Like, so, again, that's so vague. Start what? If you mean a business, I would say you're better off having a website. Just with Instagram. You can do it with just Instagram, but it makes you more professional if you have a website. But you can, yes. Instagram is fine. More people nowadays are open to buying from Instagram than they were previously. If you're doing e-commerce stuff, you can also set up a WhatsApp business catalog, which can help you list your products. And you can sell on WhatsApp. So yeah, you can start without a website. I would recommend you have one, but you don't need it. Anyway, I'm gonna finish up now because I want to go eat. So thanks for watching. Nice to have you all here like usual. I stream at 3 p.m. CEST. Probably gonna be back here tomorrow for day 42. And yeah. What about YouTube? What about YouTube? Make YouTube content. That's all I have to say. Yes. Anyway. That's it. I'm finished now. Sorry. You can ask tomorrow or ask in the Discord. That's it. See ya.